everything is on the same place. So you don't have to send a zillion of emails just to explain what you have done or keeping track of where the latest version of your document is. On page of Collabratec you can see there are in particular 4 important links. One is to the professional communities, so if you click on it, you actually can see that I am member of 4 communities. 1, 2, 3 of them are actually technical communities, which are the one on big data, bios and life science, which correspond to my research or part of my research interest. And when I'm logged there, I can find, or when I'm part of it, I can find interesting news about these particular topics. The others are instead communities which are, this one is for news for authors, how to be a better author for an IEEE article. This one is the first community, geographic community, which is in Italy. So even if I'm not, this is not my own city, I'm part of it just to see which kind of activity is going on there. And I can periodically log in here and see which news my community has posted. So if you go back to the home menu, these are the research group that I have created so far. One, for instance, is for a sharing document for the preparation of an European project that was submitted a couple of months ago, and I shared with my postdoc and collaborator, which was working remotely in that case. So I shared with him 2 PDF documents with annotation. For instance, if I open this, that's exactly what I get in terms of document. Both of us were putting annotation on this document and sharing which were the important part that we had to put in the research proposal. And this instead was a first version of the budget that we were asking in terms of funds for the proposal itself. Another group, so if I go back, this is another group which I just created with another student of mine. This is an idea of a starting point for a follow-up for a paper that we just published in a conference. We want to make a follow-up on IEEE journals. So what we started to do and what I've done, I've shared all the relevant papers within which you can find and explore. These are also part of my research library, so that when we will have invited all the other members of the research group, which are the prospective co-authors of the article, we can start actually doing the remote co-authorship of this document. Another interesting link is the library document. This is still work in progress in the sense that I have only partially imported so far my profile, but the idea is just to maintain this as my updated list of publication and CV and import and export. And we know that in this world, especially for academics, everything is visibility is really what matters, and this will be another tool for making your work more visible among your peers.